Hi guys, it's Taz here, just doing an Archdemon vid using, or actually going onto Xrib's account. As you can see, these are the heroes I'm actually using. So I'm just flicking through those at the moment, and this was what was there pretty much before. One of the setups was a bit strange, I noticed when I went through the enchantments and traits, but I didn't really want to change anything unless I was told otherwise. So this is what was done yesterday. So he managed to score, what, 11.4 billion, which to be honest is a pretty good score for most of us. Still annihilated my score. I can't really expect anything less from Max, can you? So yeah, just trying to see who else was in the charts, in the score tables. And this is the team I'll be using. So you've got Dovekeeper, drops off first, PD, Gunslinger, TT, Walla Walla, and then Crystal Wraith. So normally I just drop the Dove on one side behind the Demon, and then put the Guardian Angel on straight away. Don't know if I really need to do that on someone like Max's account. Sorry, I'm just getting messages coming through from Max at the moment, and I've got to record this for 16 minutes, so this will be fun. I've not done video or audio commentary over a vid before, but I feel I had to in this case because I recorded this on BlueStacks and my mic hasn't arrived yet, so I've had to do this audio commentary separate to the actual video itself. So apologies in advance, and if something you hear some beeping noises or whatever else from my phone, it's not my fault. It's Max sending me various messages and other things as well, which I care not to describe. So oh god. So as you can see, I'm already at 2x at the moment. I thought at this time I might even be able to get 6x, but he's not going to stop. But unfortunately, it wasn't the case. So we weren't able to get 6x, which you'll see from the next vid anyway, and or the next round of Archdemon that I do. Unfortunately, he didn't have any Archdemon cards, so I couldn't do any additional ones because I wanted to change one of the enchantments on Dovekeeper, but I didn't for the second round because I just assumed that you might have some AD cards that I could use. And also, I did want to change out one of the pets as well and try a secondary croc pet, because I think in this I only used the one instead of the two. But at least... well, you'll see in a short while, in what, 40 odd seconds, 45 seconds, that we did. Oh, please, give me a chance to record this. I'm not going to redo this again. I'm already at 3 minutes and a half. Yeah, so, well, what, 30 odd seconds away, and it's still only 4x. So, yeah, I knew pretty much from that point onwards we were only going to do 5x, but I just wanted to know how close to 6x we can get. And yes, it's a bloody 16-minute video, and I can't help it, T-Dizzle. At the end of the day, this is my first time doing a vid on Max's account, and I wanted to show everyone the full glory of Max's account. So if you don't mind, one of your vids with Max was 16 minutes, so I think I should be okay. There we go, we did beat... the score that he got yesterday by about 300k, so I was quite pleased with it, but not overly pleased, and I was just wondering what was wrong with the setup. So yeah, the setup for the heroes was similar to what I used for my setup when I did the Archdemon run before. So yeah. I'm sure I could have cut some of this out quite easily, but T-Dizzle will have a go at me for this. Okay, so I'm just going through the heroes that he's got in the back. That was the issue. As you can see, he had Malaise on his Gunslinger. So I hope it's still recording. So yeah, I'm just going through the most of his talents were pretty good. Well, obviously his talents were pretty good, and most of his enchantments and traits were spot on as well. Holy Conviction on Walla Walla with dodge, so it's not really going to help in terms of getting the top AD scores, because obviously you want something like a Pyromage on there with attack traits. And obviously most of the guys, please give me a chance to get this done. Most of the guys, I've got 10 more minutes of this, so please. Yeah, most of the guys who are getting 6x and so on and higher tend to have the appropriate attack traits, Pyromage and so on. Those guys just don't want to give me a break. Okay, I think at this point, was it, I gave Max a quick call just to ask if it was okay to change some of these setups. So that's why the vid's longer than normal, because I just wanted to get permission first that it was okay to change some of these talents and traits and so on. And I was looking through his warehouse to see if he might have had a Pyromage there. But unfortunately he didn't. So yeah, I had no other option but to then start rolling. Luckily for me, he had quite a few enchantment chests. Please, can someone give me a break? I can't go through... I can't do 3 things at the same time. I'm trying to watch a vid. I'm trying to do a recording at the same time. So so obviously we're looking... Oh, please. Obviously we're looking for a... Obviously we're looking for a Pyromage. So... and it's really slow on BlueStacks in terms of changing enchantments. It seems to be a lot quicker on a phone when you're actually doing this sort of thing. Okay, we're what, 7 minutes in? I've still got another 9 minutes of this recording to go. The only other enchantment I was told that he really wanted was Holy Conviction. So let's see what we can come... Please, someone give me a break. I don't know if you can hear all these notifications appearing, or not appearing, but the sounds appearing. You are now about to witness the I'm not. I have to decline at the moment. I'm sorry, Max. I'm trying to get this video of yours done. So please, if you can actually bear with me. I can't really do anything else at the moment. So I just want to get this completed as quickly as possible. And I've still got something like, what, 8 minutes to go. So please, give me a break. Please. So yeah, all we were after was Pyromage at the moment. And finally I got it. Or did I? No, I didn't. I thought we had it just there. Oh, please, someone give me strength. Oh, God. These guys aren't going to stop, are they? Okay, we're nearly there. What, 9 more minutes? No, 6 more minutes? 7 more minutes? And we can finally get this concluded. So, yeah, bear with us at the moment. We're nearly there. And unfortunately, I'm actually trying to look at this vid from a very small vid device. So, yeah, I can't see some of the stuff that's appearing on the screen. So, I'm trying to assume what I actually did. I did actually ask about that Sarnishing Shot, whether he wanted it on a particular hero. And obviously, he said no. It's a completely useless enchantment anyway. Just like what he's got on the Dovekeeper at the moment. He's got... Divine Shot, I think it is. The Divine Punishment, the new enchantment. The one with the hammer. That is what he was after, but obviously he wanted a 505, which unfortunately it wasn't. So, bye-bye, Holy Conviction. Yeah, I had to check a few. I had to check a few times just to make sure, because I didn't want to get in trouble with Max. Unfortunately, he knows where I live, and he'll probably come round and torture me. Just like Val mentioned to me a while back, that if I say too much, she'll probably start bombing me as well. So, yeah, I've got 2 people now who are trying to bomb me or kill me or whatever else. So, please, hopefully there's no others. And apologies for the length of this video. Sorry, T-Dizzle. Sorry everyone else who has to endure this bore fest. But unfortunately, I had to do it at the moment. And I can't recall what the hell I was doing through this. Yes, he's got loads of bloody Ronins, and I've got no idea why. Oh, there we go. I was thinking about changing that Divine one, but obviously he didn't want me to change that, so I left it as it was. I'm just confirming the enchantments are all correct. So, yeah, bear with me. I'm still very getting used to using BlueStacks on a computer, and then I did try to edit it on the computer, but I wasn't able to using. I think I used Microsoft Video Editor, and for some reason it wouldn't port over the actual video file. So I'm having to do this on my phone like I normally do, and so I transfer the information from the PC onto my phone, and then from the phone I'm using the normal app I use for video editing on the phone to then port this over. So apologies in advance. Yeah, I just hope that if Angry, I don't think Angry would actually be watching one of my vids, but if he ever does watch this vid and he's got some ideas as to how to edit using OBS, because at the moment I have to admit I understand the recording aspect, and I know how to do that, and so it all seemed to work perfectly fine with OBS, but unfortunately I just couldn't get the video editing side working fine. So this was now using exactly the same setup that we had before, but this time we had Gunslinger with Pyramage on there instead of Malaise. So it was a 7/7 Malaise. To be honest, this account is just so OP, and I'm hoping when I do the live stream I'll have access to this account, and then we can have a look and see what the heroes are actually like. But it's pretty much maxed out. You've got I think the whole hero altars. Yeah, the whole hero altar that he's got is BT30s, fully maxed out bar one hero, which he's left. I did actually mess up on. I did actually mess up because I was trying to do some of his the courtesy cards to try and see if I could get some something good for him, because he doesn't do quests. He doesn't do any of the events, you know, the free-to-play events, because obviously he doesn't need to. So I tried to get him some of those, and when I did the hero rolling, I forgot to change it from the hero altar to the warehouse. So unfortunately, he ended up with 2 blues in his hero altar, and I then had to try and get those ported over somewhere else. Unfortunately, his hero altar was maxed, so well, luckily I was still in the phone call with Max, and then asked him what he wanted me to do, and luckily he still had one hero. I think it was a tree that he still needed to feed, so he fed those 2 blues to the tree. So as you can see, it's looking pretty similar to what the last one was, and I know that you could see from where it was at the beginning what score he got in the end. So it wasn't as high as I'd expected. Others I know who've used the same setup managed to get over 6x, so 6 demons killed. But unfortunately, yeah, I wasn't able to get it on Max's account, which I'm quite upset with. I'm going to do a slightly different one for So, sorry, I'm just reading line chat at the same time. So I've got Angry's chat in the background, and I'm just watching and reading what they're saying in the background. So apologies in advance. But yeah, we've only got one more minute to go. So finally there, or nearly there. Yeah, it was. Yeah, during the call, he basically said he understood why the score wasn't as high as it should have been. And I'm going to change mine up. I'm just going to change one of the pets over, so have 2 crocs in there. So as you can see, it was like 300,000-400,000 better than it was yesterday, but still not high enough. So today I'm going to try. I am actually going to try using a different pets on a couple of the heroes, and just see what it comes out like. So I might take out the horse pet and put in the normal fox. Is it the fox or the fish? Fish, I think it is. Oh, the croc, sorry. Fish, croc. And see how that goes. But, well, as you can see, it's better than it was last time. He did beat his best friend. So I think it was, yeah, he did beat Toons in the end. So he must be pleased with that, because those two have got such a nice relationship. Like they're